Well, first let me ask you this. What led you to write the book, A Walk in My Stilettos, How to Get Through the Struggle with Grace?
Actually, I had gone through my struggle, and people were asking how I got through it so gracefully. I was speaking at women's groups and shelters, and I just sharing my story, sharing it one-to-one. I said, well, how can I do this by sharing it one-to-many instead of repeating it over and over and over again? And I put it all into a book. That was how the first book came about.
Talk about your life growing up.
Well, I was pregnant at 17, so teenage mom. I got married young, went through a very horrible divorce. I had a huge transition from being a stay-at-home mom for 5 years to now being an entrepreneur. That was definitely a struggle. So there was a lot of struggles in there. I mean, my sister, who was my best friend in my second year of my career, she passed away tragically. And exactly a year later, my grandmother passed away in a similar fashion. So
I want to make sure I got this right. You've said faith, courage, compassion, and connections are the tools to living your best life. How do these keys inform and direct your outlook on life?
Well, definitely faith is what started it all for me. Courage, compassion, connections, all those things, all the books that I read all had a similar theme to them. And I realized applying those things to my life helped up my level of living. And I wanted to show people how my life transformed from what it was by using those tools so that they can too use those tools for themselves.
You travel across North America speaking and empowering listeners. I gotta ask you, what do you see as the biggest element people are lacking or hungry for that you think is preventing them, or they share is preventing them from living their best life?
People say that they have faith, but their level of belief is not there. A lot of people are more concerned what other people are going to say about them versus who they really are or what God says about them. They're concerned, living the life that they want to live, what other people are going to say. They're standing in their own way based on fear of what other people are going to say and what other people are going to do. So I try to help show them that their level of faith is going to surpass that. It doesn't matter what anyone else has to say.
How does a relationship with God inform what you do? First, when you put pen to pad before you write your first book, but also when you see a crowd before you looking to be empowered, looking to get some advice, how does God come in the mix and help you then?
For me, my relationship with God fills me. If I'm out there and I'm pouring into other people and I'm being emptied, I need somewhere to be refilled. So that's where my relationship with God comes into place. And when I'm applying my knowledge and my experience to help other people, I find that I've more discovered my purpose. It's more fulfilling. It doesn't matter how much money I'm getting paid. It doesn't matter how many hours I have to put in. It's fulfilling, and I see the results in other people and the changes that they've made in their life and how it's impacted them.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.